I decide to yell, this is what the microphone does. But also, if I decide to talk pretty quietly, it actually works quite well. And I can walk around without it really having a lot of issues. Like there's no cord with these, obviously. Highly recommend this microphone over all the others. So you want to make YouTube content using your iPhone, but don't know where to start when it comes to getting a microphone. I have fallen for every trap in the microphone game, and today I'm going to go through 4 microphones that you can consider using for your YouTube channel or for any content that you make on your iPhone. Now, I have been on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok for many years, and I have weeded through tons of really bad microphones, and well, I'm going to show you what they sound like today and also give you some price points, because just because I think it sounds like trash doesn't mean you will. So let's get started. Well, first of all, this is what it sounds like with no microphone, and this costs you $0. So you can always use your phone's microphone, and the audio sounds good, but anytime there are airplanes going overhead, a dump truck in the front of my house, or just people going for walks, cars driving by, you can totally hear it in the background. Plus, you can kind of hear my voice reverberating off this room, which is not ideal. But if you're starting a YouTube channel with 0 budget, this is an option. So let's start with our first microphone. Got off the TikTok shop. It is the 2-piece pink wireless lavalier mini microphone for iPhone, iPad, professional lapel, blah, 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 blah. For $5.99, I got it off the TikTok shop, but you can also find it on Amazon for a different price. So let's test it out, and that way you can decide if $5.99 is good enough for you. So first of all, it comes in a little case, which is lovely, and you can open it up. It comes with the adapter, so this is what you put into your phone, 2 microphones, 2 pop filters, and a cord to charge them all. So let's plug them in, and that way you can hear for yourself. This is this microphone. I don't love it because no matter what I do, I move, and it just makes it so apparent that you're wearing a microphone that is pretty inexpensive and very low quality. If you're just trying to get started, I recommend grabbing these if you're in a loud environment, making sure whoever's wearing them is standing still, not touching their hair, not moving their outfit, just giving their interview answers as naturally as they can, because this microphone really takes the audio and suppresses the background noises, but makes the noises that the person is making kind of sound like crap, in my opinion. But for like $5, can you really blame them? This is pretty bottom of the barrel, as cheap as it gets for tech. They're really not quiet. Like if I'm moving around, if I'm talking a lot, or maybe my jacket's flapping in the wind, it's a lot. I've also made the mistake of having people hold them, which is always a terrible idea because people gesture with their hands, so you can hear every breath that blows past this microphone. Sure, they give you like a pop filter to put on top of it, but it really doesn't make much of a difference. This is like the least expensive microphone option I have seen available online. Use this as a stepping stone to get you to the next microphone quickly. It's not great. Not great. Now, if you're not satisfied with that audio quality, I have another microphone for you to consider that's pretty affordable. This is the corded mini microphone on Amazon, and it goes for $7.99, and I got mine in yellow. So basically what this one does is it plugs into the bottom of your phone, it has a little cord, and then you have the tiniest little microphone. Let me show you. The cord is extremely short. You'll be holding this tiny little microphone with you everywhere you go. I actually bought this just as a joke, and then it ended up working quite well. The worst thing about this microphone, in my opinion, is the cord. And if you talk really loud, you can really hear the microphone trying its best to do its job. Or if you talk really soft, it has a really hard time picking up really soft sounds. It does the job, but like, I firmly believe that this is not a step above using your iPhone and just saving up for a better microphone, but that's just my opinion. Maybe this sounds great to you and this is exactly what you're looking for, then I recommend getting it. It's literally $8. You can't beat $8, right? The next microphone we're gonna be trying out is Pop Voice microphone for iPhone, professional lavalier, lapel, omnidirectional microphone for iPad, iPod, wired concertina Sir mic for iPhone video recording, YouTube, interview, podcast, vlogging, 19.6 feet. This is another corded microphone that has a clip on it. It acts as a lavalier, but I have used it many a times on my channel and have found quite a few problems with it. The cord length on this one is 19.6 feet, which is very long compared to our yellow microphone that we just used. The price is $26.98. I think that's a pretty fair price for this product, but let me show you what it sounds like. Okay, so now that I have the microphone hooked up to me, I personally feel like if you're gonna sit still and not really move around a lot, this could be a great microphone. Just clipping it to somebody, asking them a couple of questions while they're sitting in one particular spot. However, the minute you try to touch it, move the cord, all of a sudden your audio is crap. Normally, I don't think a lot of people do interviews or film content like I do. I usually have something clipped on me and I'm bit-bopping around, trying on multiple outfits. Like, I'm very mobile on my page. That's why this microphone didn't work for me. Let me give you an example. Like, it goes pretty far. So the cord is great. We love having mobility, but we don't exactly love the sound that the cord makes as it's being dragged across my carpet, you know? So let's pretend that you have a channel where maybe you do a podcast or you sit down and do interviews kind of like this. This might be your microphone. $26 is not bad for a microphone. I just don't recommend anyone who is doing content like me where you're up and moving, walking around doing things. It's not the move. I have sacrificed a lot of YouTube videos to this cord and this microphone because I was up and moving around and then all of a sudden the audio is crap and I already shot 30 minutes worth of content. This cost me a lot of time, a lot of money, and editors because they had to go in and like fix the audio. It was a pain in the butt. But regardless, it is still a choice and maybe this is perfect for you. Moving on. In the video, be sure to go leave a bear emoji in the comments down below. I appreciate you watching so far. Spoiler alert, I might include an extra microphone at the end of this, so stay tuned. The last microphone that I have to review for you today is the Neewer microphone set that I got off of TikTok Shop. It's the Neewer CM28 wireless lavalier lapel microphone with charging case, and it was for $149. But it's on sale right now. Comes in this lovely little case. You open it and it's got a little monitor here for you so you can see how the batteries are looking on the two microphones. Both the Android and the iPhone plugins for your phone, which is super great, very convenient. Let me try it out for you so that way you can determine if you like it or not. All right, so I have a lot of jingly things on my outfit, like my pants, pretty jingly. My jacket's a little jingly. Regardless, I can stand and move around without the microphone making any weird sounds. This is the level of volume I usually talk at. If I decide to yell, this is what the microphone does, like if you're in a loud environment. But also, if I decide to talk pretty quietly, it actually works quite well. I really like the Neewer brand. For some reason, I've had really great luck with their microphones, with their tech equipment. But that could just be my experience with them. Like, I haven't had a lot of issues. I've seen other people have, but so far, so good for me. I really like using this one while I am out doing any vlog style content because you can hear me pretty well and I can walk around without it really having a lot of issues. Like, there's no cord with these, obviously. It is quite the investment, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, luckily on TikTok Shop, when I took this photo, it's on sale, so if it's still on sale, I would go grab it. Highly recommend this microphone over all the others just because I really liked it so far. But those of you that have stuck around this far, I'm gonna include one more microphone that you might be interested in if you are somebody who films a podcast at your home. So let's go test that one out. Now, I know I talked specifically for iPhone if you decide to film content on your phone, which to me makes the most sense because you always are bringing your phone with you. If you're somebody who's looking for a high-tech, maybe podcast setup, this could be the answer for you. I am using a Shure microphone, and I looked today just to get an idea of what the cost of this microphone is. I have the M7B, which is what you're hearing me talk through right now. And it is $359, and you can't just grab this microphone and plug it into anything. You have to plug it into a Zoom, is what it's called. So it basically is like a an audio recorder. And I couldn't find the exact one that I have, but there's a couple of them that are going for around $419, or the closest model I could find to the one that I have is $379. So obviously, if you were looking to do a podcast with a professional sounding audio, so you could put it on Spotify, you might have to start investing your money into things a little bit more high quality instead of just using your iPhone. But I wanted to include this example for those of you that have been watching my Rooted in Positivity. I didn't want all of you coming in here being like, wait, don't you record with a nice microphone when you do your Rooted in Positivity? Yes, I do. I use this also for Delulu Canoe. I'll link that above as well if you want to get caught up on those episodes. Out of all of these microphones, this one's obviously my favorite, but I can't take this setup with me everywhere that I go, and it is quite a bit expensive. So out of all these microphones, I'm a little biased. I am leaning more towards the newer portable one that I had, just because it's like so convenient, no cords, clips on, it's very professional. But if you are looking to start your own podcast, maybe look into investing in a Shure and a Zoom. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I had so much fun showing you all the microphones that I have bought and regretted buying, and also just being open and honest about my setup and what gear that I like to use. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section down below. Let me know in the comments below if you would like a tour of my setup, so that way you could see how I create my iconic videos. I could give you a tour of the Delulu Canoe set at some point if you were interested in that. I could show you the world, shining, shimmering. You get the point. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you Dareware Cubs in the next upload. Bye! Also go watch some of my Rooted in Positivity. I think you'll like it. Bye!